Hi, I'm going to read now a page from the Tibetan Book of the Dead because today I was cycling, and that moment I heard inside of me these lines. Some time ago I have read this book, and it is so melodiously written. I could hear it like a song in me. Then I thought I'm going to make a recording of this. It's almost the synchronicity is such that uh, today I went for a walk in a natural area, and then I heard in my heart Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, and then after a while, then I started hearing these in my being. Then I thought, okay, I may as well also make a recording and read it. This part. Um, oh, alas, alas, fortunate child of Buddha nature. Do not be oppressed by the forces of ignorance and delusion, but rise up now with resolve and courage. Entranced by ignorance from beginningless time until now, you have had more than enough time to sleep. So do not slumber any longer, but strive after virtue with body, speech, and mind. Are you oblivious to the sufferings of birth, old age, sickness, and death? There is no guarantee that you will survive even past this very day. The time has come for you to develop perseverance in your practice. For at this singular opportunity you could attain the everlasting bliss of nirvana. So now is certainly not the time to sit idly. But starting with the reflection on death, you should bring your practice to completion. The moments of our life are not expendable, and the possible circumstances of death are beyond imagination. If you do not achieve an undaunted confident security now, what point is there in your being alive, O living creature? All phenomena are ultimately selfless, empty, and free from conceptual elaboration. In their dynamic, they resemble an illusion, mirage, dream, or reflected image. A celestial city, an echo, a reflection of the moon in water, a bubble, an optical illusion, or an intangible emanation. You should know that all things of cyclic existence and nirvana accord in nature with these 10 similes of illusory phenomena. All phenomena are naturally uncreated. They neither abide nor cease, neither come nor go. They are without objective referent, signless, ineffable, and free from thought. The time has come for this truth to be realized. Homage to the spiritual teachers, homage to the meditational deities, homage to Dakinis. Oh, alas, alas, how needing of compassion are those living beings tortured by their past actions, who are drowning in this deep chasm, the engulfing ocean of their past actions. Such is the nature of fluctuating cyclic existence. Grant your blessing so that this ocean of sufferings may run dry. How needing of compassion are those who are skillless, those who are tortured by ignorance and past actions, those who indulge in actions conductive to suffering, even though they desire happiness. Grant your blessing so that the obscuration of dissonant mental states and past actions may be purified. How needing of compassion are the ignorant and the deluded, bound in this confining dungeon of egotistical attachment and the subject object dichotomy, who, like wild game, are trapped in the snare time after time. Grant your blessing so that cyclic existence may be stirred to its depths. How needing of compassion are those beings who endlessly revolve in the cycle of existence, as if circling perpetually on the rim of a water wheel. In this six-dimensional city of imprisoning past actions, grant your blessing so that the warm entrances to the six classes of existence may be barred. We who are fearless and hard-hearted, despite having seen so many sufferings of birth, old age, sickness, and death, are wasting our human lives endowed with freedom and opportunity on the path of distraction. Grant your blessing so that we may continuously remember impermanence and death. Since we do not recognize that impermanent things are unreliable, still even now we remain attached, clinging to this cycle of existence. Wishing for happiness, we pass our human lives in suffering. Grant your blessing so that attachment to cyclic existence may be reversed. Our impermanent environment will be destroyed by fire and water. The impermanent sentient beings within it will endure the severing of body and mind. The seasons of the year, summer, winter, autumn, and spring, themselves exemplify impermanence. Grant your blessing so that disillusionment with conditioned existence may arise from the depths of our hearts. Last year, this year, the waxing and waning moons, the days, nights, and indivisible time moments are all impermanent. If we reflect carefully, we too are face to face with death. Grant your blessing so that we may become resolute in our practice. Though this body, endowed with freedom and opportunity, is extremely hard to find, when the Lord of Death approaches in the semblance of disease, how needing of compassion are those who, bereft of the sacred teachings, return empty-handed from this life. Grant your blessing so that a recognition of urgency may grow in our minds. Alas, alas, O precious jewel, embodiment of compassion, since you, the conqueror, are endowed with a loving heart, grant your blessing so that we and the six classes of beings may be liberated right now from the sufferings of cyclic existence. Thank you.